Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. We're gonna head into the original trilogy now. Yay! Now, I am skipping the Super Story in episode 4 for the time being. I tried recording it like 3 times. I'm running into a problem in chapter 3. It's a known issue. I've run into it before, but never this frequently, and it makes the level uncompletable. I'll get in more details on that as soon as I actually start that in free play, because there is a way around it in free play, but let's not put our disguises on. You cannot. It's just a matter of why am I lagging so much? Just luck if you avoid it in story mode or not, and basically it makes the level uncompletable. I'm leaving that one off if you run into that glitch. So considering it takes, since these chapters are much longer, and it takes about 40-something minutes to get up to that point with all the actual, you know, the actual FMBs of the story, it takes forever to get up to that point. I recorded it twice, and then then on a third attempt, I just played through it the first half without commentary until that point. Excuse me, taking a drink. I was just gonna, merge the two parts, and for lack of, I'm gonna turn the silhouettes off. Wrong thing. And just merge it and just comment on the lack of continuity there, but the third and fourth time I had issues too, so I'm just going to skip it for now. I'll try it at a later day, and obviously I'll shove it in the playlist where it belongs. So apologies for that. I just kind of eager to just continue this, and I'm sure you guys have waited long enough. It's been a long week at work for me after the holidays, and I'm still getting over a cold, so if you hear me clearing my throat, it's because of that. And my voice probably sounds a little funny as a result of that. Now, if you haven't played the original 2 different split games, this half is roughly the same as it was in LEGO Star Wars 2, with the exception of, obviously, the challenge mode is added, and you do not need to get True Jedi in story mode anymore. They took that out. However, since we do have 2 different games and 2 different mechanics, even though they added some of the mechanics such as, thermal detonators and, the building vehicles in the first half, they did not add double jumpers to the second half. So any double jumping characters are going to be pretty much useless because literally their jump is nerfed. So if they get auto-selected, which I'm hoping they won't, they're going to not be of no use to us. So, but mainly that's the only difference we've seen from deviations of what we had so far. I'm gonna say they give me a double jumper anyway, I think, just because of the classification of characters that you need to make sure that are collected are probably just routine for the whole game, like the whole, the Sith, the bounty hunter, and whatnot. You know what I mean. I have no idea why I'm lagging. Oh yeah, talking dries out my throat, so I'm probably gonna be clearing it a lot. And for that, I apologize. Now, since this is the first chapter of the second half, it's still kind of a boring tutorialist chapter, so this is going to be very long. At least I'm going to get plenty of studs, because obviously I had my stud multiplier and my stud magnet, which is totally awesome. I can imagine what this is going to be like once I get to chapter 3. Which is one of the levels with the most amount of studs in it anyway. Too bad I won't have to score 4x by then. Because that isn't until episode 5. I really don't like how they did that. That they kept the power bricks the same for the second half of the game compared to the, LEGO Star Wars 2, and just added new ones for the first half instead of just splitting them. And, spreading them out more, because it's really kind of stupid that you don't get to score 2x until episode 4 at chapter 6. That's way more than halfway through the game. Of course, in the original game, in LEGO Star Wars 2, it was only about a third of the way in, but here, it's like 2/3 of the way in, and that's kind of sucky. Yeah, I'm getting as much stuff as I can. I can't remember how much the 4X is. Once I unlock it, I think that one's 6 million studs. But I'll have no problem affording that. because even though I have to spend it to get it, I'll definitely get a lot more then. I can't believe I have 13 million studs. Does anyone know what the max amount of studs in this game is anyway? I know in the in Lego Star Wars 2, I think it was 4 billion was the top amount. I never got that because I wasn't gonna sit there for... Alright, you don't want to open that door, fine. I wasn't gonna sit there for ages, but I'm kind of curious in this one. I haven't even looked that up. But judging with how far I am already, it probably won't be that much of a feat to get. And apparently I can force pull something between a wall. Nice. And we're going to ignore you bastards for the time being. I really hate how they have top and bottom ones there, because it's sometimes hard to pull one or the other. And we're going to get our first canisters down this alleyway. Actually, you know, no, we're not in the alleyways yet. I know. Obviously, there is an alley that goes like behind like the whole level. They didn't light those up. Okay. Sorry, there was. I remember there being more in there, but obviously, I'm confusing this part of the level with somewhere else. Stop lagging, game. There's nothing else running on my damn computer. I get 8 gigs of RAM anyway, and I did not mean to blow that second one up because you missed studs by doing that. And we have a hat machine there, which is going to be useless to us. That is an Indiana Jones hat machine, by the way. And by the way, I know I mentioned this at the way beginning. You know, I want to open the top ones, you bastard. Oh, fuck it. I do know, I am aware now how to get Indiana Jones. In the beginning of the game, I did not. I do now, so... Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the Stormtroopers thing on. That's what happens when you haven't played this game in 3 weeks because of like the holidays and stuff like that. And I still need to get back to Digimon World, but I want to get, like I said in my update video, I want to get this one. This one is taking priority because I've been playing this LP since May, and I don't want to be like Lucagen and take an year and a half to LP a single game. And don't worry, I'm sure you guys will. If any of you are waiting for Lucagen and I to do more stuff, I'm sure you're gonna see something soon. And I have, of course, the character studs on too. Jesus, I'm just raking them in. I'm like 20% through the level, and that's it. Also, what's kind of annoying about this game, even though obviously it's a general improvement. Because some of the chapters in the original LEGO Star Wars were just too short. In this game, some of them are just way too damn long. And it's like some scenes didn't need to be recreated as a full level. Even in the original LEGO Star Wars game, like the Jedi Temple, did they really need to make a full level out of that? It's one of the most boring levels in the game because there's like, it's just so empty. Well, I am grateful they put the bounty hunter chase in this game, because that definitely was episode 2 really needed something else in there. It was the only one that had only 5 chapters, but it missed a good chunk of the movie. And it's like, it's a good action scene. It's like it's perfect to make a level out of that. Why the hell not? Why did they not do it in the first place? Although I kind of seem to remember, did that get scrapped? I thought, now that I think about it. This is the Alice in Wonderland room, isn't it? Yes, it is. And if you've seen the Disney movie, you'll know what the hell I'm talking about here. And there's nothing in it! You suck! But I want to say I think they might have just scrapped that level or something like that, and it just never made it into the final product. Or am I... How long has that been there? Is this new? Oh, it's just a platform. Okay, that is new. But why am I gonna do that if I can just get out of there? Oh, would it still kill me? If I can just grapple up there, what's the friggin' point of having a this is separated into two halves, isn't it? Yeah, see if they... You'll notice the second jump doesn't go as high. They only jump as high as a Jedi. So, nothing extra about their jump. And actually, there's nothing down here. It was just those studs, which my stud magnet collected, so I'm just being a stupid idiot. What else is new, huh? And I have the Force Leap, so... That was definitely a nice extra to put in there. It only just really sucks that, you know, you can't have Vader use the thermal detonator, because pretty much Vader would be able, and the Emperor too, would be able to do anything. Because obviously he's a Jedi, he's a Sith. Now I don't need to use a grappler anymore, although I don't have a gun, so I suppose I would need a blaster too, but... Yeah, between him and Django, I got like all my bases covered. Pretty much. Except for the droid panels, because he can hover just like R2 can. Oh look, Vader versus Vader. I hate when your character's so damn slow and you can pull the other switch faster than they can. Now, I had this problem in the, in Super Story 2, that half the time the gun doesn't aim toward the targets, and ends up shooting the stormtroopers that continuously respawn, so it takes forever to get past this scene. Thank you. And you actually do need, both the generators, or whatever you want to call them, here, otherwise you cannot shoot Vader. Because the bullets will never activate this thing without it. Okay, that's not openable. Yes, I know where the damn power break is. This is where the alley is. That's right. No, I didn't want to destroy that half. And that's one of the grapes. There's 3 of them we need to find for a canister. But they're elsewhere in the level. How many canisters we got? 3? Where's the second one? Oh well, I'm just being a dumbass. I've played this level so many times in the past, even though I haven't played this game, you know, this level in like a year. It just all like blurs together after a while. Okay. Yeah, and then you have these things, freaking... Actually, they changed them to little doors now. They didn't have little doors. They were just sparkly. They're everywhere in here. So definitely the effect of their little doors now is a change. If the studs wouldn't go so too far away from my magnet to pick up once they settle. That's the sucky part about the stud man, because you gotta wait till they settle and stop bouncing around before the magnet will actually pick them up, so that's why I'm continuously running around to get them, because they're out of my range. Eee. I missed one there. And that one too. Yeah, I find it amazing that True Jedi status in this is like only 40,000. Considering you don't have to get into story mode for it, it's like they should have just made it 100,000. There's barely any progress through the level right now. I mean, yeah, it's like I know I have the 2x, but... Let's build the doorway through the law. Let's break some more laws of physics. And it automatically just gets rid of the wall for us. And there's something in those tunnels. And I already opened those too, didn't I? Yeah, those I accidentally opened. And that's the second grape. Why they have grapes on them, I have no idea. I have no idea what the significance of that is, or why the grapes have eyes. I have no idea. I could have just made them Lego men for all I care. That would probably make more sense. Should have little pictures of R2 on it or something. Okay, that totally bounced the wrong way, but I still got the result I want, so I really don't give a damn. Now, I want to build the car. You're going to come back for that car, because we're going to exit this alleyway that way once we finish with it. Probably in like 10 minutes. What are you doing in here? Are there always guys in here? This is the other side. There's a stormtrooper door on the other side here. You can also get in this alleyway from there. I will open that once I actually progress to that part of the level. So you can shortcut the level this way, but that's no fun because you miss crap when you do that. First, they don't have people's guns hanging through the wall. Is this a 3PO panel? Game? Thank you. And there's the third one. It appears back in that way, which we're going to reach eventually, so we'll get that on our way out. Because we don't want to miss more of the level, because that is no fun whatsoever. Oh, you're a bad shot, Vader. Is this where the showers are? Yeah. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. We're gonna break those on the way out. Why is the arrow suddenly red? Well, I didn't get shit for that. Yes, I know it's right there. Now let's kill some plant life. And somehow they're hiding the parts to an ambulance. I never got that. Django, what the hell are you doing? God, you're just weird. Build it. Thank you. I kinda wish they only had, like, certain characters to be able to build. Because it's almost just too easy, because any character except a droid can build. Yeah, see, I call that an ambulance. I thought it had, like a blue top in the original game. Well, I could be just misremembering. You never know with me. Like I said, it all starts to look a while. I know the power brick is right here. You can stop bugging me about it. I don't even know which one that is, and I really don't care at this point. How did you get in here? How the hell did you get in here? I thought I killed you all. Ordell, what are you doing? Apologize, my cat's been a pain in the butt today. Oh, almost forgot that. Riddell, what are you doing? I'm just playing with my empty plastic bottles.